In this video, we will show you how to issue a YubiKey device from your home or remote office. To do this, we will be covering 4 steps: prepare the workstation, preparing your YubiKey, requesting a certificate, and then collecting the certificate. When complete, you will have a fully functioning YubiKey device that has a trusted certificate that can allow you to encrypt your messages and securely access cyber resources. For security purposes, this process requires your name and email address. We will verify this information and then email a one-time security code to the email address that was registered for you to collect your certificates. Now let's start into the first step, preparing your workstation. So the first thing we have to do is be able to connect your YubiKey device to your operating system. So we will download the YubiKey mini driver. This software allows your YubiKey to generate security commands and connect with the certificate authority to retrieve your certificate. It also registers your YubiKey with your operating system so it can be used for authentication purposes. Also, this software is free for download with the link in the video. Next, we will register this software with the hardware. We will use the hardware wizard, and in this process, we will then click the next button. We will look for the hardware that we just downloaded, and then we will select the smart card hardware type, and then we will locate the file that we just downloaded, the mini driver that was just downloaded. Select that driver or the information and press OK, and then press next. And now the operating system is registering your device with the mini driver with the operating system. So now the next step is we need to look at the device manager and just verify your YubiKey is recognized, and it is. So the next thing we need to do is download the software to prepare your YubiKey. This software is available from the YubiKey website. It's free, and what it does is it provides a way to manage your YubiKey through a graphical user interface. So after you download, save it to a location, and then you can open the folder and view the installation package. Just double click it to start on the install. You can press yes to proceed, and then you can use the wizard to perform the installation. This process will install all the required libraries and information to register the software with your operating system. After the software has been installed, it will allow you to run the software automatically so you can start preparing your YubiKey. Now when the YubiKey is delivered from the factory, it comes with a default pin. The first step we want to do is change that pin to something only you know. This YubiKey Manager software allows you to do that. So you'll use the YubiKey Manager software, you'll click your applications, and then you'll click PIV. Then you will go to configure pins and change pin. You can use the default, because if this is from factory, it uses the default pin of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now enter a new pin that only you know, and then change the pin. This is absolutely critical to set a pin that only you know, because it protects your private key, which is important. Okay, the next step is requesting the certificate. Here you will go to a website that provided by us. This information will take in your information for your last name and your email address. The reason this is required is so we can simply just verify this request is legitimate, and when it is approved, it will email a one-time collection code to the email address. This next part is extremely important. Make sure to select the Microsoft Base Smart Card crypto provider and uncheck your private key is exportable. Now you can place the order. With those two configurations, this will target your YubiKey to generate the certificate, or generate the key pair for the certificate. So collecting the certificate, you'll want to go check your email, and you will see information coming in. And after you review the order details, you will then be asked to verify your application. Within this email has a collection code. This is a one-time code to pick up your certificate. Copy this code and then browse to the URL that's listed in that application email. Here, when you go to this site, it will ask you, enter your email address that you registered with, and then enter the collection code. Next, read the subscriber agreement. Within this agreement, it lists your responsibilities of a certificate holder, as well as what the certificate authority will do to secure this certificate and the data. After you've read through this, please press I accept the terms if you accept them, and press submit and continue. Now you will press yes. What Internet Explorer is doing, it's interacting with your operating system. When you press request my certificate, it interacts with your YubiKey. You enter the YubiKey pin that you set in the previous step and press OK. And the YubiKey is now securely generating a set of keys that only your YubiKey device will know. It interacts with the certificate authority. The certificate authority then generates a certificate for that specific YubiKey, which is then loaded back onto the YubiKey. So in that step, you've generated key pairs and retrieved a certificate from the certificate authority. Once you're complete, it will go to the vendor's website and your process is complete. And then you can use your YubiKey manager again to just view the certificate to make sure it was downloaded. So click PIV, and then you can click certificates, and then you can view them. Your YubiKey now is ready for email encryption and web authentication. If you have any questions, send us an email at support@cyberarm.com. We'll be happy to help. Thank you very much.